I think it all depends on the source of the person critiquing. It depends on their again, their credibility as a person who can assess your design and understands really the ins and outs. You know, I think you weigh that, and I think that's something you can almost apply to anything in life. I mean, someone who's gonna have an opinion on anything you're doing needs to have either experience or have a strong understanding of either the journey that you've gone through, or you know, understands, you know, in the sense of design, understands, you know, all the implications. You know, this is a product is part of a bigger world, and you have to analyze that world, and whoever's critiquing your design needs to have that same sort of perspective. So if they don't, then oftentimes I wouldn't rate their critique or rate their feedback very high. You know, so I think it all depends on the source. If it's someone who's again, a senior level, a manager who's been working, you know, in the field for a long time and has is very knowledgeable in his field and has a strong understanding of the market or any aspect of the design you're working on, then yeah, you should open your ears and listen and take the feedback in. I think you have a lot of mixed emotions. I think it's a sea and roller coaster of emotions, because you almost have a flashback of everything you went through to get to that point and to see your design, and all the meetings and fights you have with your design directors, and you know, all the long hours that you put in, you know, to make that design. I think you first go through that journey. It's almost like a, you know, like when they say you die, you go through like a flashback of your whole life. It's almost like that. And then after that, once you go through that, then you understand that all that fight and hard work led to this object in front of you. And that's when you sort of are overcome with, you know, like a good sense of satisfaction, you know, like, and confidence in that you've accomplished something, a good looking product that, and then obviously the next step is whether or not that product sells well. And then that's obviously the next bit of like a proving point, you know, did you make a successful design? Is it selling? Because that's really the ultimate gauge on whether or not you did something good. Yeah, I would say to a certain extent. I mean, like I said, that's the journey that you look forward to as a designer. You look forward to that whole process, you know, from first ideation, concept, you know, to final product, and you kind of can't wait to start that whole journey over again. And what makes it even more exciting is that you know that most likely you're going to start that journey on a whole nother product, and so it's going to have its own sort of journey and its own personality, and so you almost look forward to what's going to be the next you know, kind of set of hurdles you're going to go through, or the next set of challenges, the next type of, you know, design thinking you're going to have to go through, and that in itself is exciting. So it's kind of perpetual, you know. So
thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.